Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of silver has moved in the last week and how the price of silver can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of silver, what we have seen this particular week, we have seen the silver and making a high for the today. The week high is around 33.5 and a low of around 31.6. Around $2 movement we have seen, but the previous 2 weeks what we have seen, it made a high of around 33.7 and from there a low of around $32.1. Now the price has come down because we have seen a profit booking at this particular level. Looking at this particular chart, chances are high if the price started falling below a level of 31.7, there is a higher chances of going further low because this particular pattern is supporting this trend, and chances of going further down will be there as soon as the price started falling below 31.7, because there will be a zone breakout after 3 weeks, and chances of going further down we can see towards 31, and if the price falling below that particular level, chance of going further down we can see towards a level of 30 and then a further low. So but if the price sustain above this level, what we can see, suppose if it started going above this level and if it sustain above a level of $32.34, we can see there will be a rise and chances of going towards 33.24 will be there, and if that sustain we will see the price can go further upside. Because this particular pattern will support this trend and chances of crossing a level of 33.6 will be there, and from there it will cross a level of $34.5. And once the price sustain above this level, we can see there will be a further rise. So see, the silver price movement depends on dollar index, Fed, interest rate, CPI data, PPI data. All these affect the price of silver. These are one of the factors. So I will be discussing the dollar index. See, if you look at the dollar index, they are inversely related to each other. So when the dollar index started going high, we see the silver price comes down. When the dollar index started going down, we see the silver price goes up. Now let's see how the dollar index is moving. See, dollar index now trading at a level of $99.9. And it is trading at a level of 100. Because what we have seen from 2 weeks, it is continuously on upside, and I have clearly explained you that if the price sustain above this particular level, chances of going above a level of 100.3 will be there, and then there will be a zone breakout. So we can see the price can go above a level of 101.2, and if the price moving above that particular level, chance of going towards $101.8. And then a further upside movement we can see towards $102.6, and if the price moving above that particular level, chance of going towards a level of 103.5. And suppose if the price sustain above that particular level, chance of going towards 103.9 we can see, and if that sustain, a further upside we can see towards $104.5. And that level is already being tested, so chances are high the price can move further upside. But suppose if the price didn't sustain, see, there is a U pattern is forming, opposite U pattern is forming. So suppose if the price started going below a level of, you can see it can go further downfall, and from there it can touch a level of 98.5. Suppose if the price started falling below that particular level, chance of touching 97.5 will be there, and then there will be a zone breakout. So we can see there will be a further downfall towards a level of 97, and if that didn't sustain, a further fall we can see towards a level of 94.7, and from there a bounce back can come. But if that didn't come, we can see it will fall further down towards 93 and then further low. So when I'm telling you that the dollar index started going down, I meant the silver price goes up. This is what we can see. If the dollar index started going upside, we will see the silver price comes down. This is what we can see. But suppose if the price didn't sustain, see, sometimes they both moves in same direction. So whenever you started to put your SL, so this capital will be safe, and trail your SL, so your profit will be safe. These two things you have to do. Now coming back on this particular, what we can see, suppose if the price didn't sustain this particular level, what we can see, suppose if the price didn't sustain, we can see the price can go further down towards 31.7. And this level is already weak, so chances are high the price will fall further down, and from there a further fall we can see towards a level of around $31.17. Suppose if the price started going below that particular level, chances are high it will go further low towards a level of 30.8. And if the price falling below that particular level, chance of after 30.8 we can see it will fall further down towards 30.6, and from there we can see a level of around 29.8. Keeping that in mind, that after 30.6 we can see a level of 29.8, because see, we can see a bounce back can come from this level, but if started falling below this level, a further downfall we can see towards 29.17, and from there a further fall we can see towards 28.7, and this is already being tested, so we can see a further fall. See, and quantity will be as per that. Okay, now looking at this particular, see, there is if there is any major event, and if you are not being trading in the major event when the volatility is high, try to avoid 1 hour before and 1 hour after. Okay, so that the movement, the volatile movement will be less, and then you can trade as per you. Okay, this is very important. If you want to attend my workshop, you can mail me regarding it, and we can work on the timings. If you want one-on-one or in the group, I'll update you. You can mail me and I'll tell you when the group sessions are happening. Suppose if the price sustain, what we can, suppose if the price sustain this level, we can see a level of $32.3, and once started going over this level, probability of going, see, this particular pattern will support towards an upside. So if the price sustain over 32.3, chances of going towards a level of 33.1 will be there. As soon as the price sustain of 33.1, probability is higher that it will cross a level of $32.2, and from there a probability of touching 33.5. Okay, this is the U pattern. Suppose the price sustain of 33.5, we can see a level of 33.7, and from there a further upside movement we can see towards $34.2. If the price moving over that particular level, chance of touching a level of 34.6 will be there, and then a further upside movement we can see as soon as the price started going above this level, probability of going towards 35 we can see, and then a further upside. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please go thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel,